listening to The Nasty Table, the premier source for tabletop role-playing actual play. Now come on in, relax, and pull up a seat to The Nasty Table. Last session at the Nasty Table.
I've made it clear to the few of the other members of this party that you have been educated on certain words. This war party holds you in high regard. Rook, Olaf has requested your presence.
Friendly, heal.
Olaf.
But you do sense a source of magic coming from a bag.
Ching.
A bag to fill with gold coins. Rook, friendly.
Olaf, friendly.
They think he's an angel.
Yeah, you is.
I think that it is very valuable if we go talk to this wizard.
Something about a portal.
And he was angry because he said something crazy about what the guy who came in and himself. The one guy who said his name was Olaf.
Think there's any opportunity to help?
Yep.
And now he
I don't
voices
think-
the intro for
I
our
don't think
podcast.
I don't think KP ever met
No.
whatever in
No,
person.
never. No.
We stole him and made him a real friend.
I love
See him
KP.
in
I love him
person.
to death.
Yeah.
He's tall as
Everybody-
shit. He's
yeah,
fucking
you-
tall as hell.
Stole him and
Oh, you
made
did?
him
Went to the
real.
game, the 49ers game last year.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That was fucking fun.
Or 2 years
but
ago, it was
terrible.
2023.
Yeah.
We lost that game so bad. It was brutal.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let
Sorry.
me get a recap of that last session, please. So, the four of you find yourselves decent ways away from a trapped wizard guarded by an orc. Within the camp, headed by Olaf. I ask, what do you guys want to do?
I will say, well, I can try and see what I can do now, or maybe we can, like I said, be patient and I can come back at night and look at the cage. You said there's a full tarp on it?
Yeah, but the tarp only extends down to a point where it still leaves some of the cage uncovered. So like the bottom 3 inches, you can
way
see
different.
that it's a cage.
Okay, that ruins my plan. I mean, if there's any way we can get that security guard away from him, maybe I can sneak in there and take the gag off his mouth. We can talk to him.
We don't have to take the gag off at first, right?
Well, no. We need to figure out if he speaks our language.
Nods can do for some questions.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that we trust each other if we can talk before we take the gag off.
What do you mean?
I don't know what he's capable of, but if he could escape somehow, if he can talk, then that's on us.
Okay. What do we do right now? Do you want to talk to this guy? Do you want to talk to Olaf? Do you want to wait?
The only reason I see talking to Olaf is thinking if they need help out by this portal.
You don't think we need Olaf's permission to talk to the wizard?
No, I'm saying to ask him Hey, you want to go in there and ask him what you want? Be my guest, but seems like you two have a little bit of a rapport together.
What do you want to do, Levi?
All I'm saying, seems like they're in the shit right now. But seems like they're in the shit with a couple things, so prove our worth in certain ways. Whether that's fighting, helping them with the wizard, or you helping heal this man. I see value here in everything we do.
I do too. I don't think I'm the only angel in this camp.
I think if we take the gag off of this wizard without permission, it could be bad, frankly.
We won't take the gag off, but we can ask him questions. But the best way to do that would be if the guards went away. I could sneak in at night when Ulath is asleep. I'll never know, as long as there's no guards there. I'm the only one asking questions, and I can be quiet, and he can nod. Or, you know, at that point, you guys can come and ask your questions quietly, too.
Did they ever say anything about us not being able to leave the camp?
Not explicitly, no. Just that you're to follow orders.
I left the camp to meditate.
Is that PHB?
Alright.
PHB, pretty hard boner. Sorry.
Pretty hard burner.
Well, if you're gonna wait for that, maybe, I'm gonna take a little walk, see if there's anything to see, you know? And kind of point in the direction of where Trilug left.
Okay.
I'll sort of tag along, a little behind you.
I have my own the mirror armor with me.
Okay. So, what exactly are you guys trying to accomplish?
See if how far in the distance maybe I can see something.
Yeah. So, like I mentioned, this camp itself is backed up against this huge dune, and that seems to be the direction that they headed, kind of like around the dune. But if you are to kind of begin going through that process of trying to scout out, maybe even seeing if you can follow tracks too. So what I'm going to ask for is a survival roll from both of you guys.
Oh, let's go.
No survival checks related to hunting specifically.
Oh yeah, to find food and set traps. $16.
10.
Okay, I'm going to pick up with you guys because this is going to be like kind of an involved effort. Might take you like 15-20 minutes or so. Kree, anything specifically that you're doing?
I'm hanging with Rook and waiting to see what he is up to, I guess.
Okay, we'll pick up with you guys in a second then. So, Levi, Hontō, you guys make your way out and begin kind of trying to get an angle, see exactly what direction these guys headed in. The first thing that becomes apparent is that north is where they headed for sure, but to head straight north, you need to basically scale this massive dune. Impossible. You need to go around it for sure. So you can see that they headed around this dune. You follow it for maybe about 10 or so minutes and then see that they begin to scale up one of the softer sides as the dune kind of curves. The one thing that's important to know is that from this position that you find yourselves in, it's a very unique position because From where you guys are, maybe about 15 or so feet up the dune, as you can see it curves around and heads north, you look back and you can see the entirety of the camp. It's a bird's eye view that shows everything. If there's ever a situation where you really need to take a look at this camp and see everything, this is a good spot to do it. But if you peek over towards the edge of the dune, it extends into the distance. Like I mentioned, this area is very, very dunous. So if they were to continue off and you kind of see the tracks kind of fade out a little bit, up and down dunes, it's going to be impossible to actually see it from this point.
Then maybe I keep following a little bit. Maybe give it like an hour.
Yeah. I'm down to
Go for a walk.
Go
for
for
a
a little
walk?
bit. Go for a walk. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it a little speedy too.
So continuing off back into the camp as these two walk into the desert. What are you guys doing?
I'm sorry, I was looking at the book. What did you guys just do?
They beat it. They're
We just
following the tracks.
pursued the 3 orcs going to the portal.
Okay, I got you.
I'm with you, Rook.
I think maybe I'll go talk to him.
To Olaf?
No, the guard. Just ask a couple questions and see if I can pick anything up. If not, then we'll wait for our time. But I think it's harmless to go talk to him.
I agree. I'll be right behind you,
Are you coming with me?
if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Walk up.
Walk up, approaching the guard, catches your attention. He looks at you, says something in Orcish, but you only make out one word. Rook.
Did he seem like he was greeting me?
Looked friendly.
Okay. I smile. Do I remember his name?
I don't think you were ever given this guy's
Okay.
name.
I point at myself, Rook, and I point to him.
He taps on his chest. Grolk.
Grolk.
Like I mentioned, this was the guy that originally found you guys, brought you in, and the same guy that Kree cut the hand of before you guys entered Uloth's tent.
I point at myself, friendly.
He nods.
I point at him, heal?
He shakes his head, and you kind of catch him like look at Kree for like a split second, and then look back at you and shake his head again.
I point at the cage. Enemy?
He's quiet for a second, and then says an extended sentence in Orcish in which you're able to make out a few words. He says, wait, enemy, help, friendly. But he's like talking like casually in Orcish, but you just pick out those words.
I point at it, friendly?
He shrugs. He says, wait.
Okay. Point at it, attack?
He shakes his head, kind of like takes a step up, says something in Orcish. You're able to pick out the word wait twice.
I point at myself, and then I point at the cage, and I say help.
He looks towards the cage, looks towards you. Roll persuasion.
I'm not gonna use it.
Two. He shakes his head, says a sentence. You're able to pick out
Fucking dice.
3 words. He says, help, quiet, wait, And then he pauses for a second, says another line in Orcish, and you pick up the word Uloth.
Okay. I say Uloth, attack. I point at the cage.
Shakes his head. He says, Uloth, wait. And then he says a long sentence with Uloth in the middle that continues for like kind of a while.
And what kind of vibe do I get from that?
Roll insight. Because it is a weird vibe.
11?
He's venting.
Okay. Okay.
He puts his hands on his hips. He leans a little bit.
Yeah.
Uloth, help? Point at the cage.
He shrugs. He says a sentence that contains Uloth, quiet.
Okay.
Then he continues, Uloth, wait. Uloth, advance. Advance. Uloth, advance. Now he's kind of getting into it. He's got his heel kind of dug into the dirt.
But does he seem angry with me?
Not with you. Not with you. Like I said, like venting is definitely
Yeah.
the vibe that you're getting.
Uloth, advance. Enemy?
He shrugs. And then he, like, almost like sarcastically, you pick out a couple words. He says, Uloth, wait.
Uloth, wait. And then I shrug.
And he shakes his head. Uloth, wait.
Uloth, friendly?
Uloth, friendly. Uloth, advance.
Uloth, advance. Uloth, retreat?
He shrugs. Uloth, wait.
Uloth, attack.
Uloth, wait. Something, something, something. Trilug. Something, something.
Trilog, friendly.
Trilug, friendly. Uloth, friendly. Trilug, advance. Uloth, wait.
Trilug, attack.
Trilug, advance. Trilug, quiet. Uloth, wait.
We found our viral clip. We got
Yeah,
it.
just this.
We got it.
Oh, fuck.
Grolk, advance. Trilug, advance. Uloth, wait.
Uloth, wait.
Uloth, wait.
And I'm starting to, like, kind of get that. Uloth, wait. Uloth, wait. Uloth, wait. Yeah.
Uloth, friendly.
Uloth, friendly. Uloth, friendly.
Uloth, wait.
Grok friendly, dude.
Laser?
He shakes his head.
Trilug, advance. Laser?
He nods his head. Trilug, advance, enemy.
Trilog, help.
He shakes his head.
I point to me and Kree. Trilug,
He
help.
shakes his head, like doubles down on it. He says, wait. Uloth, wait, advance. Uloth.
And I point at the cage. Advance?
Advance! Grolk, advance. Trilug, advance. And then he, like, takes, like, a step or two back. Uloth, wait.
And I just stand there and I shake and I kind of like scratch the back of my head and I'm standing next to him at this point.
And at this point, like you're looking at the crate. You just see like 2 sets of feet, just kind of like hanging there.
And at this point, I'm like, and I'm going to like I'm gesturing towards the cage. Uloth, wait.
Uloth.
Uloth, advance. That's what I do. I really point. Uloth, advance.
Uloth, friendly.
Oh, I go like this. Oh, I go like this. Friendly.
Friendly.
Friendly. I point at the cage. Friendly. Friendly.
Rook, advance. Uloth.
Rook, advanced. Uloth.
Uloth, advance.
Uloth, advance.
And he kind of like shrugs, like a. Oh, no.
Quiet.
He nods.
And I wink. If I can. I don't know if I can.
Just like close that one hole and it like snaps shut for a second, reopens.
I shake hand. I say, Grok.
Rook.
Friendly.
Friendly.
Then we walk away.
Walk away, the two of you in the sands together.
That's the best conversation I've had with any of these motherfuckers. You don't even know fully what.
I feel like I got it all.
I got it all, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
We picked some good words.
You gotta go at it a little bit, but you'll get it.
So the two of you
we walk
now
away.
out of earshot of this guy.
Grog had the tea.
Croc really spilled the tea.
I'm like,
Uloth.
Did you get that? Yeah, I know it was tough, but I think he wants me to talk to Uloth. Maybe I can get Uloth to advance on the wizard. And he seems.
Did you
to
say
want it.
advance in Orcish or in Common?
in common.
When he said that.
But I said like advance.
Oh my god, you got all that? I think I need to touch up more on the language, but
I've
If
had
he
a little
does,
bit more
let's go.
experience than you.
apparently you are.
But maybe Uloth's mad right now. Cause of Trilog. What's the move here, Kree?
Well, what did what's his name? Grolk?
Grolk.
What does Grolk want you to do?
He seemed to want me to. Well, he wanted me to wait, but then he seemed to have the idea that maybe if I talk to Uloth, we can talk more on the wizard. He seemed to want to talk to the wizard too. You didn't think so?
I could see him maybe wanting that from his expressions. But hey, if you
He
are okay
seemed
with
to
it.
think that they're waiting around doing nothing and they want somebody to make things happen.
Yes.
Maybe we need to push Uloth.
I think that you can do that.
Why not you too? We're in this together.
I'd be happy
it's
to.
not just me.
Oh, of course, and I can come with you, but I don't think that. I think he would trust you and take your word more than me.
He'll take my word and he will respect both of us as if you are my Trilog. Or I am your Trilog. Right hand men.
I like that. I like that. I smile a little bit.
Let's go pay
Start slowly.
Uloth a visit.
Let's do it. Start walking.
Walking to Uloth's tent. So, jumping back to my guys who are on the chase, you guys begin walking for another 20 or so minutes. The trail itself is beginning to fade. You are in a situation right now where you know you can push it to try to follow up on this trail, but if you're not able to keep it, you think you're far enough away from camp that you might not be able to get back. So do you guys want to continue? If so, nope. Keen Mind is not going to help with this specific thing. So you guys can push it to really try to follow this trail, but you have a feeling that if you fuck up, you'll get lost. You guys come to this insinuation, probably at the same time, because the trail is getting kind of thin and you don't know whether it goes up one dune or another, and at this point even it's kind of hard to remember the way back. If you keep pushing it, if you fuck up, you're gonna get lost.
Enough breadcrumbs or nothing?
You haven't insinuated that to me yet, so...
Nah, yeah.
I don't, if we had lizards, maybe we could keep going, but...
Shit.
We split up. We can't...
Can I go, if there's dunes on the side of us, can I try to quickly run up to the tallest point around us right now, within a decent margin?
Yeah.
And I want to try and go to, like, one adjacent to him,
Mhm.
kinda,
Yep.
Give it one last look out here.
Okay.
Yeah,
So...
like, fuck, yeah. I'm using inspiration on this look.
Out of transparency, I'm going to have you guys roll survival. If you fail, you're going to get lost in the desert. If you succeed, you'll continue the trail. Do you guys still want to do this?
Wait, is that... No, I don't
No,
think
we're
that's
like,
what
we're at the point that
Yeah.
we're at right now.
Yep. Yeah.
And we're like, let's give it one last look. If not, then we're headed back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to see something. Like, if
So,
there's...
yeah.
We're in, like, kind of a valley.
We're rolling
let's
to
run
see
up
if we
this dune
can find
real
a
quick.
breadcrumb
Okay.
more of this trail.
So-
Like, that's fucking where
So
the trail is.
in order to give you guys that kind of fallback to be like, there's no way, let's head back, I'm going to have you roll perception to try to find that fallback. If you're not able to find that fallback, then it's going to be survival or not rolling survival, ahead or forward.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
This is to at the top of the highest dune that you see, in order to try to find a path, see if it's worth going against. You guys can roll
This
separate,
is to
or you guys
see if we find a path to pursue them.
Exactly.
Yes, I
Yep.
am using inspiration for
Okay, go ahead.
this. Fuck. Shit rolls. A 12.
Oh, not 20.
Oh, nat 20. Able to position yourself in a high enough point, you see scurrying down the dune, and it was kind of like in a trick spot where you only had to be in this spot to see it go down. You pick back up on the trail. So now, this is the situation to pursue this trail or fall back.
Yeah. I can't fucking whistle. I wish I could whistle. There's... Thank you.
So can he calls it out? Let's both go to the
Where
spot
we were at.
He saw, like
Yeah,
whatever
and you
it
can
is.
see it, and
it's,
the
like,
reason
clear as fuck.
the reason that it's tough is so it's clear down here. They were definitely here recently. Goes down the dune, up another dune, backs, curves around. Because it's so dunous out here, it's tough to track. So you guys are gonna need survival, like a successful survival roll, to follow this track here. That would continue down the path.
Do I think with that, that I could perception, if we were to go back to camp now and get things, could I be able to follow this trail and follow where they went pretty well?
With a successful survival roll afterwards, you have a rough direction. Might take you time.
Okay.
But you know where they went, and at this point you're probably like 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
You know for sure the cardinal direction.
Okay.
It's like northeast.
They weren't they were still moving.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, hell, I don't know if we're gonna catch them on foot. They were on the lizards, but I saw them ways down. They're moving.
Well, if we know where they're going, I just don't want to leave Rook and Kree in the dust back
Yeah,
in camp.
yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. But at least we have an idea.
Yeah, I would say with a fair amount of confidence, if you guys were to try to find this spot again, you would easily find this spot again and know the rough direction that they were headed.
Yep,
Hell
that's
yeah.
what I wanted. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Then we-
Yeah,
okay.
head back. Yeah.
Let's head back.
Yeah.
Beginning to head
Yeah.
back. So back in camp, Rook, Kree, what are you guys doing?
Hanula.
Walking up to this tent.
Up to Uloth's tent. The flap is closed.
Can't knock. I just go, Oloth?
Advance.
I open.
Open to see Ulath behind his desk, scribing something. Pretty quick.
Kree, are you behind me or are you in my pouch?
I'm following behind you this time.
Okay.
I say, Oloth. Kree, friendly?
He isn't looking up, still scribing. Kree friendly.
Okay. We walk in. Trilog advance.
Trilug advance. Trilug help enemy.
Trilog help enemy.
Help friendly enemy.
Help friendly enemy.
Help friendly advance enemy. Looks like he's getting frustrated and kind of puts his quill down and now raises his head up to look at you.
Friendly. Friendly retreat.
Friendly retreat, friendly advance. Trilug advance friendly.
What's the furniture look like in here? Anything?
So, like I mentioned when you first stepped in, there's like crates that are
There are crates.
combined to make like a makeshift table with all these like maps kind of set out on them. There's a cot in the back, like a nicer looking cot, almost like a bed almost. He has a desk that he's sitting behind and he's got a chair. He's scribbling on it, but there's also like crates that are spread out around. All of them are closed, and you see sitting on one of those crates far off to that side is that black leather bag.
Is there any cloth around?
Like bolts of cloth.
Like just like any cloth maybe sitting on like an end table or something like that that wouldn't offend him if I picked up.
Yeah, it looks like there's like a rag on the makeshift
All right,
table here.
I want to pick up the rag.
Yeah.
And I want to say, I want to point outside. I want to say, enemy. And then I want to take the rag and I want to put it in my mouth like I'm gagged.
Yeah. Nasty bitch.
And then I point and I go, I imitate like the
Ulath
wizard.
candle wax nipple. Ulath bind be bound.
I'm holding like a gag, and I want to say, advance.
Wait. Ulath, wait. Trilug, wait. Grok, wait. Rook, wait. Kree, wait. Wait.
And then I go, wait.
Enemy.
Laser.
He shrugs. Enemy friendly. Enemy trap. Enemy.
Friendly.
Wait. Trilug.
Enemy attack.
Wait. Trilug.
I put the gag in my mouth again. Friendly.
Friendly. Enemy. Trap. Ulath, wait.
That's what I do. What?
He puts his hand over his eyes and just kind of like rubs them.
Friendly retreat.
Rook advance.
Rook advance. Gag. And then I go like this.
Like making a motion with your hand to talk.
Rook. Gag.
Ulath, wait. Roll persuasion.
I want to say, Rook, help, Ulath. Roll persuade. $11.
Rook enemy, Ulath heal. Rook heal.
Rook friendly.
Rook enemy. Ulath heal. Rook wait. He points towards the rag and says, Grunguk.
That means make me come.
Grunguk.
Grunguk.
Grunguk friendly.
Grunguk friendly. Grunguk enemy. Grunguk trap. Ulath wait. Ulath wait Trilog.
We're not even here.
Mike Finn. I'm sorry. For the listening audience, can you please dissect what just happened? That was fucking hysterical.
I was trying to make code. Shit, I was trying to.
We're not even here. We're running in the desert.
My bad. My bad. I only got the GR down. I'll stop.
Trilug retreat, and then I motion to sleep and wake up, and sleep and wake up.
Trilug advance. Friendly help. Trilug wait. Trilug retreat. Ulath wait. Grunguk wait. And then he does like and then he does like 6, 7, and he's like Jigix.
Jigix friendly?
Jigix enemy. Rook Jigix. Advance. Quiet.
Rook Jigix?
Jigix is advance Ulath. Rook Jigix. Advance Grunguk. Grunguk Jigix. Jigix Ulath.
Oh my fucking god.
I fucking run out. I run out and I look for Jigix. I just walk out and start looking for Jigix.
Jigix enemy.
Shut the fuck up, Mike.
Jigix friendly. Jigix enemy. Jigix help.
Jigix help.
Rook help.
Rook help.
Jigix friendly enemy help. Grunguk friendly enemy help.
Grunguk.
Grunguk trap.
Grunguk laser.
He like makes like a shocked face, kind of leans back. Grunguk laser.
Grunguk retreat.
Grunguk laser retreat. Grunguk enemy advance. Grunguk Grunguk.
Grunguk friendly.
Grunguk enemy. Kree making your way outside. You see Jigix out by his cart, just kind of like, I don't know, slathering fucking clay on the side of his cart. I don't know, doing creepy shit.
Hey, what's up?
What time of day is it outside?
Early morning, like mid afternoon. No, I would say like later morning.
I toss out 2 copper, and I say,
Thanks.
You come with me, I give you 2 copper.
You already gave it to me.
I give you 2 more copper.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
All right, come on. And then we walk out to the front of the tent, and then I say, okay, you stay here, I come out. I go in, I come out, and then you'll get some copper.
2 of them, yeah.
Okay. Alright, just walk back in.
Walk
I
back
walk
in.
up to Rook, and I say, Jigix is here if, you want to translate if we do talk to the wizard. I'm just saying. Ulath doesn't seem completely opposed to Jigix.
Are we just like right there?
You guys are still inside the tent, just you and Kree in the tent with Ulath.
Ulath. Jigix.
He shakes his head kind of like sideways. Rook, advance, Grunguk. Grunguk, Rook. Rook, Jigix. Jigix, Ulath. Kree, Rook, Grolk. Advance, Grunguk.
I nod.
Grunguk, Rook, Rook, Jigix. Jigix, Ulath.
Rook nods. Rook says, Grunguk. Heal? Ulath.
He has a complicated expression, but ultimately shakes his head.
Friendly.
Friendly.
Walk out.
Walk out. Kree, follow.
Can I say, while they were talking, Kree is looking, not like walking around the tent, but fucking looking all over the place to try and feel for this magic bag that Rook was talking about.
There's no way you can't do it without casting a spell.
Any bag just like that, like, would pique his eye?
I told him it was on the corner, and it was black.
Yeah, you were told the color of the bag. You do see a black leather bag that's on one of the crates off to the side. It's closer to Ulath and like kind of away from wherever you would stand to talk to him.
Just looks like a bag?
Yeah, black leather bag. It looks well made, generally.
And it's in eyesight of Ulath?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Walk out.
Okay. 2 of you walking out. Jigix still standing there.
What's up?
What's up?
Well, I talked to Ulath, and you might need to do some translating for me.
Who's Ulath?
The big guy.
Oh, the big guy, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Out of the tent, Ulath steps out, his one tusk out, now that he's like down in the sunshine. And all these tents that you guys have been in where you're interacting with people, they're kind of like dimly lit with torches off to the side. You see Ulath now in the sunshine, and his skin's glistening. He's like kind of sweating a little bit. He looks down at you guys, the 3 of you, Jigix, Kree, and Rook, having this conversation, and he says something to Jigix in Orcish, and it sounds like mean, like really mean. And Jigix like looks up at him. Ulath looks back down at him, and then Ulath walks past you guys towards where that tent was, behind where the wizard was in the cage.
I follow to the wizard.
Same.
Follow. Ulath turns the corner around behind this tent and begins to have a conversation with the same guard who's there, Grolk. They're talking in Orcish. You pick out a couple words. You pick out advance, friendly, enemy, help, Rook, Kree, Jigix. It's an extended conversation, and Grolk has like this look of satisfaction on his face, almost. And he nods, and he looks at you guys as you approach. And then Ulath looks back at Rook.
Grunguk. Rook. Rook. Jigix. Jigix. Ulath.
Advance.
Advance. Friendly.
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 And he puts his hand on your shoulder for a second. Friendly.
Friendly.
And he walks away back to his tent.
Okay.
Jigix did not follow you guys. He's still outside of Ulath's tent.
Are we with Grolk?
Yeah.
Rook advance.
Rook advance.
Rook, Ulath. Friendly. Advance.
Rook Ulath friendly advance.
Grolk advance.
Grolk advance.
Rook advance.
Rook advance. Ulath wait.
Friendly advance.
Friendly advance. Rook. Grolk. Friendly.
Friendly. Friendly.
Rook advance.
He kind of stops for a second and points towards the ground. Enemy. Trap. And then he points off in the distance.
He said enemy trap pointed at what?
Just off in the distance, like the horizon. Retreat.
Wait.
And then he points towards the person in the cage, and you hear him use a word that Ulath used, and now you're kind of clicking together that Grolk also used this word in like the string of Orcish that you didn't understand. Grunguk. Retreat. Grolk. Kree. Rook. Retreat. Grunguk.
Rook. Advance. Put at the cage.
Rook advance. Grolk. Rook. Kree. Grungulk. Retreat.
I just motion no.
Attack trap. He looks towards Kree. Attack. Trap. Retreat.
I look towards Rook. I don't want to do that.
He-
To do what?
He motions out towards the camp. Grolk. Retreat. Kree. Retreat. Rook. Retreat. Grungulk. Enemy trap. It looks like he's getting kind of frustrated, and he lifts the tarp off. Rook advance. Rook advance.
He's telling me not to do it.
I can't.
What do
I
you
don't
think,
know
Kree?
why.
He wants us
I
to
thought
run
that he
away.
wanted you to
He
do
wa-
it earlier.
I
Fucking
thought so
Kree
too, but
laughs.
he seems like he wants us to run away.
Rook's getting nervous.
At this point, I would say that Hontō and Levi, you guys begin to see the edges of camp and begin to make your way in.
He lifted up the tarp so
Yeah.
I can see them.
Yeah, so now you can see this person who's in there. Like I mentioned before, half-elf.
Yeah.
Pointed ears to a point. They're not super, super pointy. Likely a half-elf, maybe an elf, wearing these white vestments, blue eyes, short crop of blonde hair. Laying on his side, his eyes are closed. And they kind of open and squint a little bit as the sunlight hits him, and he begins kicking on the edge of the cage and bound and gagged.
I want to... What's he wearing on his chest? Anything
like white robes. They're dirtied, burnt, singed a little bit on the edges.
I want to say, do you speak common? Do you speak common?
And he nods.
I want to try not to make eye contact with him. I want to try to like keep my eyes looking at his chest, but I want to so that I can still see if he's nodding. I look at Kree.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing white robes, but it's like multiple sets of robes kind of overlaid on each other, like vestments.
I want to say...
And this is not typical in the Crack Mesa clan?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
I want to say, did you attack these people?
He shakes his head no. And then Grolk, you feel his hand go on your shoulder.
Rook. Jigix. Ulat Jigix.
I don't know what the fuck Jigix is gonna do for me.
Where's Jigix? He's back with Ulath?
Yeah, he's just over, like, if you peek over in front of Ulat's tent, just kind of like digging his feet in the sand.
I'll fucking run over and go grab the fucker.
What's up?
The fuck are you doing back here?
I don't know. No one told me to do anything.
Okay.
You like
What did
that
Ulat
clay,
say to you?
right? It's good clay.
I haven't even used it yet, to be honest, but I plan on using it.
It's pretty good. It pulls well.
Okay, come help us out if you want your copper.
Yeah. Yeah, the big guy already told me. I was just, hanging around, waiting.
What did he tell you?
I was supposed to tell him whatever was said. But I don't know what he was talking about, or what would be said, so... I was just listening, just hanging out here.
Just fucking grab him by the pant legs, start pulling him towards the...
Oh, hey, take it
towards the
easy.
trap.
Yanking him along. So now, in front of this cage with this vestment wearing half-elf, Rook, Kree, Grolk, and Jigix.
I say in Undercommon. Do you speak Undercommon?
He just, like, looks at you.
Say it one more time.
He doesn't respond this time.
I turn to Grolk. I turn to Jigix and I say, ask Grolk. Wait, ask him why he's here.
Who's Grog? This guy?
Grunguk.
Grunguk? Prisoner? What prisoner?
Ask
That's Grunguk, and I pointed the
Grulk
wizard.
how long
Grunguk is
has
prisoner.
been here. And why?
Ask what? Who? The prisoner?
Grulk.
Grolk?
Ask Grulk what Grunguk. How long he's been here.
Grolk is this guy.
And he points over at Grolk.
Okay.
Talks in Orcish. Grolk responds. Jigix.
Says he's been here for 3 days.
And he was found in the mines.
Looks back at Grolk. Says something in Orcish. Grolk responds.
Yeah. They found him in the mines. He was fighting people.
Fighting orcs?
Yeah.
Or warforged?
Yeah. Sand's so hot. I don't know why the sand is so hot.
I look back at Grunguk, and I say,
were you fighting the Warforged down there?
And he nods his head.
And then the orcs came in behind you and took you?
He looks for a second, doesn't nod up or down, but
Good.
Levi,
Jigix asked.
Hontō, you guys enter into camp.
Perfect timing.
And we see this.
Yeah, I would say you see like the edge of Rook and kind of peek around and see exactly what's happening and step up.
Ask this guy some questions. We've gotten permission.
Jigix
Gotta
asked
be yes, and
this.
yes or no.
Ask Grok if the wizard had anything else on him. Maybe a black bag or anything.
Yeah, all right.
He looks up at Grolk, says something in Orcish. Grolk responds.
Yeah, they said it was confiscated. They gave it to the big guy.
I ask him, do you know healing?
He shakes his head. No.
Did you come here on a hired mission?
He says something, bound and gagged, obviously just and then shakes his head, yes.
Adventurers Guild?
Shakes his head, no. You can see him, and just like looking down at him, I know you're not actively looking into his eyes, but even if you catch like sideways glances, he looks scared.
Are any of the royal families like half elf
Not
origin?
actually roll history for me.
Seven.
You don't know of any.
Okay.
I want to say,
Did you go down there with anybody else?
He shakes his head, no.
You went down there alone?
Like a frustrated grunt. Kind of kicks his feet against the cage.
I look at you guys, and then I take the gag off.
Rook is reaching down to remove the gag.
Or I
Does
reach to take the gag off. I don't do it, but I reach to.
anybody stop him?
Are we sure?
I need answers. Is it gonna take all of us down in one spell? We've faced basilisks and laser beam shooting warforged and
Nah. Big man's cool with it.
Grolk.
No.
Grolk still looking on, just kind of like almost covering his eyes. Retreat.
Is he translating for you? I point to
just
How you doing?
Does he want something?
Ask
Who?
Grolk what
This guy?
yes.
Yeah.
What this wizard is capable of if I take this gag off.
Okay.
Says something in Orcish. Grolk responds. Grolk seems like kind of like annoyed, like sassy almost. Jigix responds.
He doesn't know, but he says he wants to move the wizard somewhere where if he does do something bad, he won't hurt everybody here.
And where's that? Ask him.
Says something in Orcish. Grolk responds. Jigix.
Just away.
ask him, say, doesn't that risk us losing him? What if he can fly away?
Jigix talks to Grolk. Grolk responds. Jizik says,
He just wants to pick up the cage and put it, like, a little bit over there. He's in the cage, keep him in the cage, but...
I look at Grunguk. Can I, like, roll, like...
roll insight.
18?
He looks very scared. He looks very scared,
Okay.
and he's been cooperative in your answers. He's not fighting
Yeah.
back so much. If anything, he seems frustrated that he can't express himself. His capabilities and what he could possibly do, and whether or not he's pulling the wool over your eyes, you don't know.
Yeah.
But from what you can glance, he does seem scared.
Okay. I'm gonna say, I healed you back to health, so, please don't kill anybody, and then I take the thing off.
Take the gag off.
Hmm.
Comes out of his mouth. Please don't kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Okay.
I'm kind of the reason you're alive, but, what are you doing here?
I don't know. They knocked me over the back of the head and brought me here.
Why were you down there?
It's a complicated story.
Okay, but you were down there alone fighting Warforged.
I wasn't alone to begin with. I didn't start alone.
What do they want from you?
I don't know. They knocked me on the back of the head and brought me here. It's been 3 days. I haven't eaten. I haven't drank in.
May I please interject?
And he kind of almost like scooches back and kind of gets comfortable, his hands still behind his back.
You have found yourself in quite a situation, but I can tell you that the four of us, and I gesture to the four of us and not Jiggix and fucking Grunguk, whatever, fucking can get you out of this.
I'm aware. I'm very aware. You are very kind right now.
Hey,
You need to tell us. You need to be able to heal the big orc that
You can't.
is the
you
head of
already
this
said
camp.
He doesn't have healing.
I can't heal.
Hey,
You-
what's
No.
your name?
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn.
My name is Llewellyn.
As soon as he said that he hasn't gotten shit in 3 days, I just want to like very casually, like no commotion around the camp, walk to that little well,
Mhm.
watering bucket or whatever.
Yeah.
Just fill up a little tin thing and
Yep.
bring it over to him and slip it through. Let him. Like I drink. I tip it.
And he kind of like leans his
Yeah,
head
I
over
try to be
and
very careful too. I'm like trying to get him fucking water.
sips from it, and you can see his lips are chapped now with the gag out. You can see his lips are like chapped, cracked. And also of note, it looks like Jiggix is actively talking to Grolk as this conversation is going on.
Can I go to the other side of the cage? I want to watch this guy's hands.
Yeah, and you can see him kind of off there. I'm actually going to make a roll. The man in the cage, the half-elf. I'm not going to cast any spells, I swear. They have my hands bound. I'm not
Don't say anything to him.
at your mercy, whatever you find fit.
We need to
What's
know
in that
a
bag
little bit
of
more
yours?
about him. Yeah, what is in the bag?
What's in the fucking bag?
Several things. My spell book, some gold, chalk, spell scrolls.
Where did you come from?
I was sent here by the Sarninian royal family to investigate rumors of Warforged acting funny. I've come here with my associate, a Warforged. His name is Log, Logistical Operation Guardian. We were heading for the Avan Castillo, and we encountered these creatures, these Warforged along the way. They attacked us, we dispatched of them, and we studied them. Myself and Log.
Logistical operation who?
Logistical Operation Guardian, that's his full name. It's a warforged named Log.
Where'd you come from originally?
Kincaidine. On behalf of the Sarninian royal family. I'm an understudy of the Archmage there.
Would they think you were gonna find in the Avon Castillo?
Anything. They heard rumblings, rumors of warforged that were acting strange. They just wanted me to go out there. I'm a warforged expert. It's what I studied at Lolmeth.
And where did Log go?
We dispatched of some warforged and we studied them. I took a look at their inner workings and Log was assisting me. But when we were studying these warforged, his behavior had changed. He became more erratic and less talkative. He snapped and attacked me. And I ran. And I found some cave, and that cave led to another mine shaft, and that mine shaft to another cave, and eventually I'm face to face with a dozen or so of these erratic warforged. I try to fight them, and then an orc bashes me on the back of the head with a shovel, and now I'm here. I don't blame them. Maybe they thought I was attacking them.
Right, you get it.
But they won't listen to me.
Because they don't understand you.
I need help.
We are here to help. I think this is gonna help.
I need you to get my bag. I need to go back to Kincaidine.
Well, the only way I can get your bag is if I get them to trust you and release you. Right now, that's not the situation.
How is getting your bag gonna get you back to Kincaidine?
I have chalk in my bag. I need to cast a spell. It will send me back to Kincaidine.
Could you take us?
I suppose. Jigix actively translating this conversation to Grolk.
How's Grolk's demeanor?
Intentive, paying attention.
Nah, probably not.
Okay, well, and when you do get back to Kincaidine, you're just reporting to the royal family about the mess that's going on here?
It's more than a mess. I don't think anyone understands. It's not just evil.
Do you know what's causing this?
I have my theories.
Mr. Warforged expert, sir?
I have my theories, yes.
What's your theory?
Comparing the information that I saw from the Warforged analysis and what happened with Log, it's a disease. It's a virus that's spread, transmittable and contracted only by Warforged. And if it gets to Kincaidine, they're ruined. Warforged that live in the city get whatever is out here, like a sickness, and they tear apart whatever's in the city.
Do you think somebody started this? Is it magic? A magic virus?
I don't know.
What kind of machine picks up a sickness?
Roll persuade.
It's a computer virus.
Computer virus.
Computer virus.
Motherfucking 8.
The Warforged are sick. They're not twisted. They did not come here with this intention. I need to get back to Kincaidine. I need to warn them of what's happening.
And then what?
Perhaps work on a cure. But I need my laboratory, I need my tools, I need the things that are available to me in Kincaidine. Listen to me. There are many moving parts here, right now, and you are the friendliest faces that I have seen in quite some time. These orcs understand war, and they're very good at it. I am a prisoner now. I need you to get my bag and bring it to me so I can leave. I need to warn them of what's happening in Kincaidine. I need to leave. These orcs, they will torture me, and they will not believe me, they will not trust me. I know how these people work. I will pay you, I will give you whatever you want once I get back to Kincaidine. I'm an understudy at Lolmouth. It's a prestigious academy. I can give you access to tomes, I can give you access to books, I can give you access to lands, whatever you want. I need to leave now.
Jigix.
Yeah.
Does he trust the wizard now?
Who, this guy?
Yeah.
Grohl kind of looks down, shakes his head, kicks dirt up on the wizard.
Why not?
Says something in Orcish to Jigix. Jigix looks back at you.
He says this guy attacked him, flat out, down in the cave. Says he's lying.
We have no reason to believe this guy.
I want to walk, like try to get everyone to walk out of earshot from the cage. I want to talk away from this guy.
Okay. Making your way away from the cage, do you guys follow?
Before he does, I want to put this. You want to... I don't know if you have it in your hands.
Oh, the gag?
Yeah, I'll gag him back.
No.
And then I just go like this. Hold.
Stepping away. Jigix makes his way over to you guys.
I think he's full of shit.
Whether he's full of shit or not, if he goes back to Kincaidine, he's likely going to say that we were there with the orcs who are his enemy, and I don't want to risk us being labeled as outlaws or enemies of the royal family or anything.
Yeah, that's
like
a good
that.
point. I'd also like to look in the contents of his bag.
Me too.
See if I can suss out what the fuck he's gonna do with them.
I
And
think
also see if he's lying about what's in the bag.
I think maybe we could empty his bag with Olaf there, maybe to investigate together.
Yeah, I think so.
So do you guys want this clay that I have or not?
We're gonna need you for another second.
Okay.
Going to Ulaf's tent?
Everybody following?
Yeah.
No, I think I am.
Rook staying?
Rook wants the clay.
No, I'll come.
Kree? Staying by the prisoner? Or, okay. The four of you making your way away. Jigix kind of like scurrying around, and Grolk says something to Jigix, and Jigix turns back to Grolk and then looks back at you guys.
Grok wants to know what's going on.
Well, he hasn't blown us up with a spell yet. It's a good thing.
Tell him, and then I say quietly, just to make sure the wizard can't hear. But we're going to look in his bag.
Jigix nods, says something to Grolk. Grolk looks towards the four of you and nods, kind of like folds his arms, sits back a little bit. You guys make your way out to Uloth's tent with Jigix in tow. Stepping in, Uloth is kind of like sitting on the edge of his desk and like sorting through some of the maps that are on this crate table, and he looks up. Rook.
Uloth. Grunguk. I point at the bag. Grunguk.
Points at the bag. Uloth looks over at it. Looks at Jigix, who's like peeking his head halfway in. Jigix! Enemy! Retreat! Jigix pulls his head out of the tent. Now it's just the four of you in there.
Rook. Point at the bag.
Grunguk.
Grunguk.
He reaches over, grabs the bag, tosses it to you.
Okay. I open it up right then and there. Let's see what's in it.
Okay. Taking a look in the bag, it's full to the top. There's a lot of stuff in here. First of all, you see a thick-bound book. No marking on the front or back. It's like a leather-bound brown book. Heavily, heavily worn. You also see scattered in there's some gold. Totals about like 12 gold, maybe 3 or so silver. Some food, like hardtack. You see some red-colored chalk. Some really nice quality ink in inkwells. Some parchment, paper. A dozen or so white feathers. You see 2 wrapped scrolls and a circular ruby-shaped stone. Does everyone look at this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is
Really quick, I have to write a note to our keen-minded individual.
Mm-hmm. I hope that I actually remembered this one.
You think you know? What
Yes,
is it?
I think I know what it is.
I want you to write it down and hand it to me. I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration if you're right. No,
Oh,
you are wrong.
Wow. I'm stupid. Holy fuck, I would have never gotten that.
Uh-huh.
I'm
That's what Keen Mind is
I'm not
for.
bothering you about Keen Mind for a while now.
That's what Keen Mind is for.
Holy shit.
So, you guys open up this bag. Like I said, just to go over the contents again, this thick, well-worn book, decent amount of gold, food, red-colored chalks, really, really high-quality ink, some parchment, a dozen or so white feathers, 2 scrolls, and like I said, this ruby-shaped and also ruby-colored stone.
I grab the stone as quick as I can.
Yep.
Levi goes to look for the book, the spell book at first, and then
Spellbook. Who said spellbook?
not spell book. He said spell book. He said his spell book was in there,
He
right?
did say his spell book was
He
in
said
there.
his
I
spell
think
book
that's
was
what
in
it
there.
is, for sure.
Yeah.
It is a spellbook.
Yeah.
But his worn book, yeah.
Even if you take a look at the first page, it's immediately indicative that this is a spellbook.
But
Yeah.
looks and sees what Kree just brought out of the thing. Brought out of the bag.
Yeah,
Do you
I'm
know what
inspecting
that
it.
is?
Oh
In-
shit.
Inspecting it.
Mm-hmm.
It is a fired colored stone, almost very ergonomical in its shape, and it's small, and you see that there's a bevel on one edge, almost like threads for a screw.
Levi
Gotcha.
gets real quiet as he looks closer at this thing. Does anybody here remember what this is from?
Yes. Well, Isn't this what they fucking all have in their chest?
I thought that at first too. That's why I wrote a note to the DM, thinking that that's what it was. That was my guess, but no. Our friend, the man who saved us, Pennsylvania. That was in the pommel of his sword there. Y'all remember?
That stone?
Look at it close. Still real quiet. I do not want Jigix to hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How the fuck did he get this?
Put the stone down.
You have to ask him.
Hell no.
Why not?
How would he have gotten that stone?
How would we know without asking him?
He's a liar.
Keep it. It's not his.
No, it's not his, but how would he have gotten it if he was back in Kincaid Dean?
He said they were going to investigate.
He said the Avant Castillo.
Avant Castillo.
But he said he was getting to the Avant Castillo.
We don't know what happened to Pennsylvania.
We don't know what happened to Pennsylvania?
Technically, no. I don't
No,
think
we might
do.
know where he is now, but we don't know how exactly he got there.
Ulath takes a couple hesitant steps forward.
Grunguk, enemy.
Grunguk, enemy, friendly.
What do y'all mean that we don't know?
Grunguk. Royal Sarninian.
Sarninia. Vorgath.
You're gonna get them killed if you tell him this. I say this in common.
He's gonna get us killed if he knows.
Grunguk, enemy.
This is a lose-lose situation for someone.
Vorgath, Sarninia, enemy.
We are with
we have more to learn about
we
them.
swore fealty to this clan.
You don't want to know what happened to Pennsylvania.
Attack Grunguk.
To the Ivan Castillo. They're going to take his head right now.
Hold.
They will take his head right now.
Grunguk, Sarninia. Vorgath attack. Ulath attack. Wait. Friendly. Grunguk, Sarninia attack.
Yeah.
Jigix.
Jigix, like, peeks his head back in. And he says something in Orcish to Jigix. Jigix doesn't respond, but peeks his head back out.
Fuck.
Grunguk. Sarninian attack. Vorgath attack.
I fucking shout, Jigix, I'll give you 1 gold if you come back. I shout it.
Jigix peeks his head in.
What did he just tell you to do? 1 gold. I pull a gold from the fucking wizard's pouch and I wave it in the air.
He just reminded me to be truthful.
2 gold and you just fucking stay here for a moment, please.
Okay.
Ulath.
Jigix, retreat.
Jigix just kind of like looks at Kree,
I nod. Retreat. I say in Orcish.
and he peeks his head back out.
How in the hell would he have gotten this thing? Remember back to that day, the last time we saw him, he had this stone still
In
in
the
his
pommel
sword.
of his sword, yeah.
Well, it's been weeks since that happened.
Yeah, but still, then the camp would have had to cleared out. Someone would have to found his body, taken the stone away, brought it back to Kincaidine, then this guy would have had to left Kincaidine and came here. That timeline doesn't add up for me.
No. I thought he said he was traveling to go to the Avon Castillo.
Yeah.
He might
So
have
he was traveling.
got there after us.
Or he didn't even have to get there. What's saying someone didn't pick up Bentivania's sword or something on him and just keep pushing onward? All these Warforged are just like fucking expanding out of the depths of hell. Like
they're all like trapped in this castle unless someone went underground and fucking traveled completely underground up into the Avant Castillo in this fucking sea of Warforged.
I thought, isn't there intel that all the tunnel networks might be fucking connected?
Yeah.
So like,
you're
we fought Warforged on the path when we were like going to the Avant Castillo or from the Avant Castillo to I can't blanking out where we were. The Fort Chasm. Like, there were just Warforged. Like, we touched a fucking horse in a dune. They're just out there. So like,
yeah, but
I don't
like,
think it's as
to
far
find
fetched.
this, I feel like is finding like a fucking bottle in an ocean.
yeah.
Don't you think? Like,
I think that speaks way more to fucking.
But
I'm
I
doing
mean,
this
I
way.
don't think
Yeah,
that
but I don't think
it's-
this guy's lying about shit.
I don't think that it's like the timeline doesn't add up. I don't think that's true. I think it's possible. But yes, you're totally right. It's like, how the fuck did he find this? But the timeline does. It could add up.
None of these Warforged had swords on them, though, did
And
they?
then he
Not a
claimed-
single one. They're not like picking shit up.
And then he claimed that it could be like some crazy third party, like what the fuck happened kind of thing.
But how the fuck did they get in there?
But that adds up though, right?
What
Like
you-
then he
what you're
goes
saying,
south
yes.
because he has to like ditch his companion because he goes crazy and he ends up right. Like it could. It could.
There's
happen.
nothing guaranteeing that he received this gem in Kincaidine.
Yeah.
It's
not
yeah.
like we've. It's
In-
like, dude, you're fucking
sorry.
lying. Like, I don't think we can rule that out. This really could have happened, but yeah, it's like, how'd you get that?
That's weird.
How'd you get that?
That's so fucking weird. Can I start looking through his book and see if I notice a spell that's like a get me home spell?
In his spell book, there are a couple spells. There's also some weird spells.
Give them to me.
There's some typical spells. He has access to Alarm, Burning Hands, Identify, Shield, Hold Person, Counterspell, which are, you would know, a little higher level spells. But then there's some weird ones that you're not familiar with. There's a spell referred to as Angelic Guardian, one referred to as Ashen Memories, one referred to as Feather Travel, and then one referred to as Opportunistic Foresight. These are spells that you're not familiar with, but the way that the spellbook is transcribed, you could maybe learn some of these spells.
Okay. So none of these seem, I guess, like Hold Person. None of these seem like attacking spells, right?
Burning Hands.
Oh, yeah.
But no, they seem very utilitarian.
Mm-hmm. Anything that he can cast without components? Without having components in his hand?
Like you're talking about semantic spells?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know the word for it.
No, there's no non-semantic spells.
Got it. Okay.
Now these scrolls that are in here are a little bit different.
How do you activate a scroll?
There's some rules in it in upcasting if it's a spell that you don't have access to or you don't have access to at your current level. I need you to roll Arcana to identify these scrolls.
19.
19, yeah. Easily to identify these two scrolls. One is water breathing. The other one is a scroll of teleportation circle. A spell that you know is a ritual spell that requires chalk. which he has in his bag. Teleportation Circle is a very complicated spell. It can only connect to already existing teleportation circles that have been sanctified and created. So when you cast Teleportation Circle, you don't go somewhere. You go to an existing teleportation circle that you know what it looks like.
I mean, Rook, you still trust him?
Do we know about whatever he just...
Yeah, I say what it
Spells or
was,
whatever?
yeah. That nothing seems crazy to me. Like he was lying and dangerous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's not like any like twisted ass necromancy spells,
yes.
nothing like that,
Mhm.
no.
Something that a traveler would use.
I think he obviously could be holding things from us, but I don't think he's lied about anything he said so far.
How you gotta trust one of them.
What do you mean?
They said he was lying. They said that he attacked them in the cave.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the wizard attacked a bunch of... Well...
But how the hell did he get this? I point to the gem again in Kree's hand.
Well, we can find out. Let me talk to him.
Putting your full hand out there.
Just let me talk to him.
Tell him that Olaf checked the bag before you handed it over, and we have questions.
I will.
Yeah, don't tell him that you know where that gem's from.
I won't.
Okay.
Is Olaf still there?
Yeah, he's like trying to pay attention, almost like he's trying to pick pieces out of the conversation, but you don't think that he's able to.
Grunguk?
Rook, advance. Grunguk.
Rook.
Retreat.
And then I point to the ground here.
Rook. Jiggix. Rook friendly.
Rook friendly. Rook Jiggix.
He nods.
Bring Jiggix.
Make your way out. The four of you leaving Olaf's tent after some information is revealed about a prisoner within the war camp. The four of you find yourselves still awaiting continued interrogation, but that is where we're going to pick up next session.
Can we put him in the room with the two-way mirror or the one-way?
Thank you for listening to this installment of Shadow of the Seven, a Nasty Table production.